On a cold night, in the silent streets of a small American town, a man wandered without direction. His name was Michael Carter, a war veteran who had faced fierce battles overseas, but none as hard as the one he was fighting now, the battle to survive on his own homeland. Michael had no home. He slept in shelters, sometimes on park benches, sometimes in abandoned hallways. His life had been reduced to carrying an old backpack and a heart full of painful memories. Scars covered more than just his skin. On the battlefield, he lost friends, brothers in arms, and part of his hope. When he came back, he found closed doors, indifferent stares, and a loneliness that never left. That night, exhausted and hungry, Michael was just looking for a corner to rest. Then he heard soft footsteps behind him. When he turned, he saw a thin, stray dog, dirty fur, but eyes full of life. The dog kept following him, step after step. Michael sighed. "Go away, buddy. I don't even have enough for myself." But the dog didn't leave. He walked on, determined, as if he knew their paths were meant to cross. Finally, Michael stopped, leaned against a brick wall, and looked at the dog. "You're not going to give up, are you?" he muttered, a tired smile on his face. The dog wagged his tail and sat in front of him. For the first time in years, Michael felt true companionship. He broke a piece of dry bread from his pocket and shared it. The dog ate quickly, then lay down beside him, resting its head on his foot. That night, under the cloudy sky, Michael slept next to the dog, not knowing this bond would soon change his life forever. The next morning, the dog was still there, waiting. Michael picked up his backpack and, without saying it out loud, accepted the new companion. As they walked, the dog suddenly stopped, sniffed the air, and started walking in another direction, out of the city. "Hey, where are you going?" Michael asked. But the dog didn't turn back. Something about his determination pulled Michael along. Step by step, the man and the dog left the cold streets behind and entered the silence of the forest. Inside the woods, the sound of the city vanished. Only the whisper of wind and the rustle of leaves remained. Michael's heart raced. He didn't know why he was trusting a stray dog, but there was something in its eyes, something almost human. "All right, buddy. I'll trust you." The dog sped up, leading deeper into the forest. After almost an hour, the dog barked once and stopped. Michael pushed through the bushes and froze. There, hidden among the trees, stood an abandoned wooden house. The house was falling apart. Broken windows, a roof nearly collapsed, the door held by old boards, forgotten by time. "This is what you wanted to show me?" Michael whispered. The dog barked, wagging his tail. Reluctantly, Michael pushed the door open. It creaked open, filling the air with the smell of dust and mold. Inside, the silence was heavy. Old furniture, fallen photographs, peeling walls. Then, the dog began scratching the floor. Michael crouched beside him and discovered a metal hatch hidden under rotten wood. A chill ran down Michael's spine. His soldier instincts screamed caution, but curiosity took over. With all his strength, he pried the hatch open. A staircase led into darkness. The dog was the first to descend. Michael followed, phone light trembling in his hand. The air below was cold and damp. The beam of light revealed stone walls and stacked wooden crates. Michael opened one and gasped. Inside were envelopes, medals, photographs, and government-sealed documents marked confidential, files from secret missions long forgotten. His hands shook. These weren't just old papers, they were history buried underground. But in the corner, a small iron box caught his eye, locked tight. After searching, he found a rusted key hidden in an envelope. With trembling hands, he unlocked it. Inside, notebooks, property deeds, and bank documents, proof of a fortune left behind by a vanished family. Michael's eyes widened. He was sitting on a hidden treasure. His breath quickened. For years he had lived invisible, forgotten, but now fate placed a new beginning right in front of him. The dog pressed its nose into his hand, grounding him. Tears filled Michael's eyes. You saved me. For the first time in years, hope flickered inside him. In the following weeks, Michael traced the origin of the papers. The property had belonged to a family lost in the late 60s. Legally abandoned, now it could be claimed. Michael used the inheritance to rebuild his life. He bought a small home, sought therapy for his scars, and created a foundation to help other homeless veterans, always alongside the dog he named Ranger. Ranger wasn't just a pet. He was a guardian, a partner, an angel on four paws. Speaking to young veterans, Michael once said, "Life has a strange way of testing us. I thought I'd lost everything, but when there was nothing left, a stray dog showed me the way. Sometimes the angels God sends don't have wings, they have paws." The audience wept in silence. That night, on his porch, Michael stroked Ranger's head and whispered, "You changed everything, my friend, and I promise I'll never walk alone again." Ranger wagged his tail, resting his muzzle in Michael's hand. It was the silent answer of a soul that had always known its mission.